Hello my YouTube family, Josiah here, Wonder Gaming, bringing you guys some more Dark Souls daily. This time I have some more dual katana, but this is a different setup for the dual katanas. I have the washing pole in my offhand and the chaos blade in my right hand. I believe this was suggested, but I did, like I said, it was suggested, so someone told me this before, but I was just, as I was thinking to myself, this kind of sounds like I'm being greedy and trying to take credit from someone who gave me this idea. If I find the comment, because I don't remember what video it is on, and now I'm uploading videos daily, so it's going to be hard for me to find, but if I find the comment, I will put it on screen. If I don't, I'm sorry. That individual knows who he is, so I don't mean to take credit from you, but I was kind of thinking, because he told me that, but I was kind of thinking of what would make more sense if I'm doing dual katanas, and if I'm going to be swinging the offhand katana, which can't combo or anything, but does have the same speed, but only, you know, one attack at a time, I figured I might as well get some range out of it. And if I'm going to be using the Shora katana for riposte, backstabs, things of that nature, then I might as well get the maximum damage. So the Chaos Blade is doing the most damage. It says 450 in my right hand, and the washing pole I think is like 390, 400, like very early 400s, something like that. But yeah, this is actually a lot of fun. The washing pole in your offhand is actually, if you guys haven't tried dual katana, oh, so close. It made him bleed, too. That would have done more damage than that riposte, because, like I said, it only was 450. It would have hit him with the R2, the strong attack, and it would have made him bleed for half his health. That would have been so much. It would have been like 1,200 damage or something. Ugh, well, that stinks. He somehow managed to roll out of it after I made him bleed. Anyway, like I said, if you haven't tried dual katanas and you don't think it's really viable, try the washing pole in your offhand. It gives you options. It gives you range. You can also parry with it. It's really nice. But yeah, if you want to get into dual katanas, I'd probably recommend trying this out. It's a lot of fun. It's a really intense way to PvP, and as you guys saw yesterday, I can actually, like, I myself, and I'm not very good at this, can deal with gankers with my dual katanas. And like I said, I'm pretty terrible when it comes to being ganked. I've gotten some experience with it in the Berg, at least, unfortunately, but usually I kind of panic, and I'm kind of the worst example. That's why I kind of upload the when ganked in the Berg, because if I can win fights, or if I have the opportunity to win fights, I know that people that watch me probably will as well. Because like I said, I'm decent at PvP. The only thing that makes me have understanding and a little bit of talent, maybe, it's a very opinionative, but is my experience, my practice, and I don't have much practice with being ganked. I've gone to the forest a few times, had one or two videos, but in the Berg I have had a lot more experience than I would like. It's really unfortunate. Yeah, even I can manage with the dual katanas to fight off gankers. It's a lot of fun, and it can work out. And I got an extra riposte here anyway. But it would have been cooler earlier if I had done what I was trying to with the bleed. And I didn't know what would make him bleed, but if I had learned that heavy attack, that would have been so sweet. Unfortunately not. So yeah, I do actually fight this guy 3 times in a row. I'm sitting in the host's world, and he ends up getting summoned. I do leave the host's world and not fight here anymore, because it was taking him like 5-10 minutes in between to summon new phantoms, and that was just making my recording substantially longer, and I didn't want that to happen. This fellow is really enjoyable to fight against. I'm not trying to show off by showing all these fights against him or anything, but I do appreciate him because he didn't backstab or anything, and we got to have a lot of fun. Oh my gosh, my throat is killing me. I don't know, I don't talk much, and then all of a sudden I got to record a video, and 4 minutes in, my throat is killing me because I've talked so much. Maybe I need to talk to people more besides recording. So what else? He switched to the Black Knight Great Axe, which in my opinion is like one of the easiest weapons to riposte. I don't know if I actually managed to. That just means my timing is off kind of this match. But I still hold that, personally. It's one of the easiest. I'm not saying the easiest, but one of them for sure. What else do I need to mention? Yeah, if you guys didn't see yesterday's video, when it was another when ganked in the Berg, I actually fought 2 gankers. A phantom did come and help, but that wasn't my plan. I was trying to fight 2 gankers off with just the katanas. I never even switched, so it was pretty cool. What else to mention? The next fight after this one is really long. I forgot. I guess I don't need to get ahead of myself. I'm just trying to think of what I need to mention, because I do plan to commentate most of this. That was a good fight. Excuse me. Managed to get him there. He wasn't a very aggressive player. He's actually a pretty laid-back individual. Okay, so no, I didn't fight that guy 3 times. Maybe not. Wait, let me zoom out. Let me look. No, I did fight him 3 times. I actually beat him 3 times too. I wasn't sure. So this individual has the server, which as soon as I got summoned to this guy's world, I was thinking just mad props to this dude. He's a beast. I don't know if that holds true through watching him, but I do appreciate when people switch it up because I like to do so myself a lot. The server's an interesting weapon. It's pretty viable in some senses. Manages to take the other phantom down. And I know I said this is a long fight, but it definitely wasn't that. That adds to it. You guys will see what happens. So Dark Spirit Elite Knight was vanquished. Yeah, he seemed to be a pretty low level. He only got 5,000 souls. Alright, so he's got the... He goes and casts Replenishment. I saw it was a miracle. I thought he was just trying to heal himself. I didn't know it was Replenishment. Personally, I don't like... I don't think personally that I would need to let people, or feel the need to let people cast Replenishment. I think I would start attacking him at that point. Because it's a very long... I actually have never fought someone who's really cast it that I can remember. But it's a very long miracle, and it's pretty significant healing. I did go ahead and let him cast it, because like I said, I thought it was just like a natural heal he was casting. I didn't know what it was, but it was indeed Replenishment. So if I had known, I actually might have attacked him, and now he goes to the Wog. He doesn't necessarily spam it, but he uses it quite a few times. I think he has more than 3 charges. But yeah, right here, I'm just, shout out to the Darkwood Granary. I'm just, excuse me, I just ate, sorry. I'm trying to just, stall for the duration of the Replenishment because it heals a lot. And I mean, it's probably not nothing insane. I don't think it's as good as Elizabeth's Mushroom. I really hope not, because like I said, I didn't really hit him. I didn't go for attacking him while it was on. I waited till it was over. But if it was that much regen, that would be kind of crazy. And I definitely would never let someone cast it unless I didn't know, like I didn't here. So he's got the Falchion in his offhand and the server, and then also he's got a talisman. That might have been his last Wrath of the Gods. He might only had 3. This fellow really likes the combos. I'm not sure if I managed to riposte him, but I imagine it wouldn't have been too hard. But yeah, here Replenishment, it faded about 30-40 seconds ago, so now I'm actually going for trades, and I'm trading pretty positively. I'm using my speed, my agility, because like I said, I have 0 poise. I'm using my speed, my agility, a little bit of my range, and trying to go for just good trades. I don't know how I just got hit right there. That was kind of weird. Excuse me. And then he goes for a firebomb. That was kind of odd. I'm pretty sure I don't get riposted. I keep my combo pretty... Oh, it was actually a girl. I did manage to win. I keep my combo pretty varied, I'd say. Just because I have the option, like I said, of the 2 katanas. And it's kind of hard to time if you're not chaining attacks, because you won't know the motion really. Well, I mean, some people might, but if you're not chaining attacks, like if you're switching hand to hand, switching from right to left using your different katanas, it's kind of hard to guess the timing on that because it's not a fluid motion. It seems kind of fluid between katanas because they swing so quickly, but it's not like a chained attack as if I'm just pressing R1 over and over. So I actually managed not to get riposted that often. I think I got riposted once in this whole recording. It was in the first, and the guy actually, I don't know, he attacked me a little too fast after he riposted me because he didn't manage to after he repaired me, excuse me, because he didn't manage to get the riposte. This fellow's got the dark magics. It doesn't actually do that much damage, but I don't know. Still hate it. But yeah, it's kind of hard if it's not a fluid motion or it's not a chained attack. It's kind of hard to time. I don't know what that audio effect is. That was really weird. It sounded like something screaming. It's in my clip. Oh, what the frick? My audio usually messes up. I don't know. If I record for too long at once. Like towards the end. That was kind of weird. I actually almost killed him. He probably had like a single digit of health. But thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Love you guys. Josh Tim. God bless.